Hey, what's up?
Lady T, what up, though?
Not much. It's time.
Oh,
Yep,
it's time?
YouTube time. Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with it. Yep, I'm ready.
Bye.
Okay. Ready for some Lady T YouTubers? Let's get it. Hey, what up, YouTubers? And welcome to another one of my new videos. And again, we're going to be talking about Doordash, but instead of doing like that hour-long video that I had there earlier on my YouTube page, I'm going to attach the thumbnail right here so you guys can know how to look for it and the name of the video. We are going to be here today for me to answer in my own version of our DoorDash FAQs, some found from Google.com and some from their official DoorDasher website. So, without further ado, so I don't make the intro too long-winded for you guys, you can probably guess what I'm going to get ready to say next, but instead of me saying it, because I say it at least twice in this video, I'm going to go ahead and then attach the choices right here, and you got to pick which one that I'm going to say. So this ought to be fun. I mean, you guys can probably easily guess what I'm going to say, but anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the video, because this is strictly supposed to be just an intro, so I'm not trying to be too long with this. So again, without further ado, I hope you guys enjoy the content. Alright, see you guys soon. Hey, what up, YouTubers? We're here to join me with another new video today, because I had wanted to do the FAQs for being a DoorDash dasher. And I figure I may as well do something like this, maybe to help better understand from myself about how DoorDash actually works. If you guys had caught my my 1 hour long video of DoorDash, I take you on a trip. I do literally most of the explaining about how DoorDash is as a driver. Excuse me, my throat is driving me crazy right now, but yeah, anyway, and so I literally do almost everything in the video. I even show you how that little red card works. Oh yeah, and while you're here, make sure you're liking my content, you're sharing my content, you're getting yourself engaged, make sure you're following me, subscribing to me, and also make sure you're commenting. Always looking for friends to relate to and talk to. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the video started here. Okay, now I'm thinking what I should start off with is some questions that I have found on Google itself. So I'm gonna go ahead and start from right there. Okay, and now each one I read to you guys, I'm gonna attach the actual question right here, so you guys can see exactly what I'm reading. And I'm not going to answer literally like every single one. Sorry, I had a little camera malfunction. I've been doing everything I can to keep this thing still. Okay, hopefully it stays the time. Sorry y'all had to see that. So I might have to cut that out. So ain't no might. I'm going to have to cut it out. Okay, so let's get to some of the questions here. Okay, just give me 1 second. Okay, just some basic questions here. Okay, now the first one is, does DoorDash tip go to Dasher? Yeah, of course it does. I mean, saying that's like saying going to a restaurant and the tip that you give the restaurant doesn't go exactly to the person you're giving it to. What kind of question is that? Excuse me. I don't mean to say it all rude like, but yeah, of course the tip is going to go directly to the driver. Where else is it going to go? It's called a tip for a reason. Okay, next question. Okay, can someone ride with you while doing DoorDash? Well, yes they can. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a job, but as long as they're not going to be so much of a distraction to you, and as long as they're going to be in the car helping you with the orders, then it's completely fine to have somebody ride with you. So something like that is optional. DoorDash doesn't care about who you ride with. I mean, hell, the two of you could be doing DoorDash orders, and you don't have to be the driver. So you can just have the person drive you around, and you give them the navigation. So you pick up the food, deal with the customers and everything. So DoorDash don't care what you do, just as long as you're doing your job. Okay, next question. How does DoorDash work for Dashers? Long process. Y'all might have to, I mean, that's gonna be a long-winded answer if I answer to this question. You guys might want to roll over to my DoorDash video from the past, and maybe they'll answer most of your questions for that one. Okay, do DoorDash drivers take multiple orders? Yeah, of course they do. I mean, like I said, once again, something like that is optional, and it all really depends on how busy your area is that you're DoorDashing in at the currency of that moment. So, whether or not you take multiple orders at one time is completely up to you. I mean, but if you're serious with making that money, dude, sure, I will take them multiple orders. Because you might not see that every day. You know what I mean? Okay, but next question. Okay, I'm not gonna read that one because that one sounds too violent. Okay, I'm gonna attach the question so you guys can see what I'm talking about, but I'm not gonna read that one. That one sounds too violent. Okay, next question. What if a Dasher doesn't pick up my order? Then DoorDash is just going to send it to the next available driver out there. They're not just going to leave the order and just leave it at that. I mean, sometimes with DoorDash, even when you decline one order that you don't want to do, sometimes DoorDash, literally like a few seconds after you decline that same order, it's going to come right back on your app for you to try to pick it up again. One of many reasons why DoorDash keeps doing that is because, one, how high your rates are, and they trust you to pick up any order that comes to your app instead of declining every order like some drivers I know that's out there. Excuse me. And another reason is because they can't find any other Dashers that's closest to that area, so they also go by the kind of distance that you are from the restaurant. So yeah, sometimes DoorDash will send you the same order that you had declined. I mean, sometimes it will pay you by the same price that it gave before you declined that order. Other times it will try to pay you slightly higher so that way you can take that order. I mean, it's not only depending upon DoorDash itself, the base pay and the peak pay, but it's also because customers might tip higher to get you to take their orders. I'm gonna just put it that way. Okay. What the hell kind of question is this? How do you cheat on DoorDash? Okay, first of all, what do you mean by cheat? It's a job. You can't cheat your way. You can't cheat your way working a job. It's not right. What kind of question is that? Okay, next question. Can DoorDash fire you? Yeah, of course they can. It was like I was explaining in my hour-long video to you guys. DoorDash looks at your rate. So if you go above 100 orders for lifetime deliveries, you'll see that all in your ratings tab on the Dasher app as you go along. Once you reach 100, DoorDash looks at your customer rating. If you go anything under 4.2, then legend has it they will deactivate you. It might not be right away, but at some point they will deactivate you, especially if you stay below a 4.2. It's like, okay, you're still technically new, fresh out the box, but at the same time, it's DoorDash gonna be looking at you like, okay, you've been doing this for a minute, so you should know what the hell you're doing. Why are the customers saying that they don't like you? So it could be for many reasons, but I'm not gonna name them right now because I'm gonna make this longer than what it has to be. Not trying to do that this time. And DoorDash, they also look at your, I mean, not your acceptance rate, but your completion rate. Now, legend has it also, DoorDash also looks at your completion rate. If you go anything under 80%, then they can deactivate you for that as well. It's like, okay, yeah, you start with the order, but for some reason you say, okay, fuck this, I'm going to go ahead and detach myself from this order because I don't want to pick it up anymore. I decide I don't want to do it. That's how your completion rate drops. Like, once you accept the order, and then you change your mind about it, that's how your completion rate drops, because you don't finish what you started. So just be careful about that. Especially if you're brand new, fresh out the box and everything. Just be careful. So, cause you will regret that. So, I mean, if it's anything you gotta watch after, it's definitely your completion rate. So try not to get into the habit of detaching yourself from orders after you accept them. Because DoorDash will catch up with you, and it's like, okay, what happened? Why did I get deactivated? You know the reason why. You gotta fix your mistake. So, because once you get deactivated, I don't think you can get your account back. I mean, DoorDash does let you do appeals, but they don't always work. So I'm just giving you a fair warning. So once you get deactivated, it's all downhill from there. You're going to be doing a lot of fighting just to get your account back. Sign up for another account with a brand new email. I don't think that's going to fly, because DoorDash may recognize you. You can try it, but that's just my sneaky way of putting it. But don't do it. I'm just saying, don't do it. Not worth the time. You'll be wasting your own time too. Trust and believe that. Okay. Next question. What happens if I decline DoorDash orders? What happens if you decline DoorDash orders? I literally just explained that to you. Now, when you decline, I'm going to go deeper into detail about that, though, just in case you didn't understand what I was saying the first time. Now, when you decline yourself from DoorDash orders, they pass the order off to other Dashers that's available, more convenient area, or have higher ratings than you do, probably. Other times, DoorDash will continuously give you the same the same thing that you had just declined a few seconds back. So sometimes you can get away from the orders. Other times it's like, you can't escape from this order, motherfucker. You're taking it unless you go further from the area. I'm like, good luck with that, because you be declining that same order at least 5 times before you manage to get away from the area. So I'm just giving you a fair warning. You're probably better off just hitting that pause button right there on your app, so DoorDash can stop sending you orders. You can get far away from the restaurant enough so they can stop sending you that order. But still, though, be careful, because they can still make you travel like a half hour to get you back to that same restaurant for that same order. DoorDash does that too, by the way. But sometimes they do that when the area is more busy. They want you to try to stay in that area. So, because they have a lot of orders to get out in that same area. So they also do that. They also do that too for that reason. Just how I explain that. Okay, how do you make $100 a day on DoorDash? That's the next question. Well, how you make $100 from DoorDash? That's really acting upon you and what you do. But the best answer I can give to you guys is like, just keep working. Try not to worry too much about how much DoorDash pays you for an order. Also, look at the distance that you're traveling as well. Calculate that, and just learn as you go along. So all I can do is say, like, keep working, and the money builds up. And when you're ready to take a break, I say, like, give it like 3-4 hours of work time, depending on how busy your area is, and then put it to a pause, take a break, pull off to the side, do whatever you need to do, and go ahead and check your stats right there in the app. Okay, so we got the next question. Okay, do you get penalized for ending a dash early? No. Like I said, DoorDash is an independent contract job. They can't penalize you for wanting to end a dash early. When you want to start work, and when you want to end your shift for the day or for that time being, it's completely up to you. DoorDash doesn't have the right to control you when it comes to you ending your shift early. So no, they can't penalize you for that. I don't even know why they had this question on Google in the first place, but no, they can't penalize you for that. And besides that, what kind of sense would it make if you can be your own boss and set your own schedules with this kind of job? It doesn't fly. I mean, if anything, DoorDash does look at you when you take too long to get orders out. Or when you get to your customer locations to drop off, you're having a hard time finding your area. So I think I explained this in my DoorDash video before, the hour-long one. But so the areas I hate dropping off the customers to is their apartment homes, because when it comes to the GPS, it's never fully accurate about where it is I'm going to drop off to the customer. Most of the time I'm caught on the sidelines. I'm calling my customer to tell them that the GPS is wrong. I need your help to guide me to where exactly you are. And then other times they call me, they beat me right to it, and it's like, okay, I noticed on my DoorDash app, on my DoorDash app that you're having some trouble getting to me. Let me guide you to where I am. So, I mean, I have that trouble almost every apartment building that I go to. I mean, sure, doing it at night makes it no better, but at the end of the day, it's still money. So I try to make it a thing to wear my contacts during the nighttime so that way I can see better. Because when it comes to my glasses, I can't see crap when it comes to night lighting. So, matter of fact, just the other night when I was door dashing in my glasses, I hit a couple curves. It was lucky that I didn't take out one of my back tires when it happened, because I hit a bad one, and this was recently from this video. So I was completely embarrassed because there was somebody driving right behind me, and I didn't even see the curve. It's like I seen the street, but I didn't see the curve that was on the side of me. And it's like I always had that trouble for some reason, but I have more trouble with it when it comes to night because I can't see where it is. So that's why I said the contacts is the most that I can do to fix that, because my eyes don't see good when it comes to night lighting. So I see better when it comes to night lighting in my contacts, but I'm getting off subject here. Okay. Okay, next question. Can you decline a DoorDash order? Yes, I literally just explained that to you guys a few minutes ago. Yes, you can decline a DoorDash order. Depending on distance and how much the pay is, DoorDash also counts how much a customer pays you in tips as well. So what you see in the app will result to how much you get paid. And sometimes the customers can choose to even tip you in cash as well upon your arrival. And sometimes they would tip you virtually after their food has been received, depending on how much they liked it or not. So most customers I've been dealing with so far, I've been doing good cash tips. The customers are very nice. It's just some areas that I work in when it comes to DoorDash. The customers remind me of myself when I'm a customer. They act cheap as hell. Don't even bother to tip not one penny to their driver. And it's like, I feel completely insulted. It's like when I'm a customer, I feel the same way they do, because I don't want to really spare the money like that. And then other times, being on the other side, it's like, okay, these customers are cheap as fuck. At least give a woman something. I'm being serious. That's why I don't like dashing in certain locations. Okay, now this next question: can DoorDash customers see your location? Yes, they can, as long as they're on their regular DoorDash app, not the Dasher app, because there's two separate apps for DoorDash. If they're tracking you on DoorDash, or they have notifications set up to DoorDash to where they can let you know the progress and where your driver is and everything, and when your food got delivered, yes, they can keep tabs on where you are. So sometimes if it gets to a point where you're taking too long to get to them, or you're taking too long to get to where they are, but you're in their location, like I was just explaining to you guys about me having trouble finding my customers when it comes to apartment buildings. I still hate doing that to this very day. But yeah, same situation. Like literally the same thing I just told you guys. But okay, now next question: does DoorDash pay if you don't get orders? No. The point of DoorDash is to work to get orders out to customers. They can't pay you if you don't get any orders. You got to be on the clock working. I hate when these things get in my fucking face, especially when I'm recording something. So sorry, y'all. I was dealing with another baby fly. I'm like, sure, it looked like it was trying to fly right into my eye. I'm like, I don't got time for that. Get away. Okay, now this next question. What is a good acceptance rate for Doordash? So I say a good acceptance rate for my part would be at least a 40%. Right now, I try to stay above a 60%. But with Doordash, they recommend that you stay at a good acceptance rate above 70%. But I know a lot of dashers that's in the same area as me, they go below 10% and they're still out there dashing. I'm like, I decline orders too, but I'm nowhere near as bad as you guys are. So y'all must decline every order that y'all get. I'm like, how the fuck do y'all expect to get paid? Like, sure, y'all sitting up here with 5%, 2%, 1%. I'm like, how? So I'm afraid if I ever let myself get that low in acceptance rate, even though technically DoorDash doesn't care about your acceptance rate, so they gonna try to say something like, send an email saying, okay, you declined so many of these customer orders. What's going on? Do you not like the area? So I don't want them coming after me like that though. I ain't got the time. Okay. Okay, now those were all the questions from Google. I'm going to go ahead and proceed to the DoorDash Dasher website. Okay, I'm gonna try not to make this too long. Okay, now the first question for this one. Will you get out of my face? Oh my god. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Okay, but anyways, what's required to dash? Well, for one thing, you gotta be at least 18 years old in order to take the job. You gotta have a smartphone. And at one point or another, DoorDash will ask you for your social security number. This is vaguely because, like I was mentioning to you guys before, this is an independent contract job. And if you make at least $600 a year with DoorDash, you're set to get a Form 1099, a tax form. But if you want to, you guys can look up what that is or look up what the form looks like. I can't exactly tell you what it is, because I'm still studying it my damn self. Okay, so anyways, next question. Are there vehicle requirements for driving? No, DoorDash doesn't care about what kind of car you drive, and they most definitely don't check for your registration or your insurance. They just care if you have something to ride with in order to get the customer orders out. I mean, mostly DoorDash does recommend that you have a personal vehicle. I think DoorDash lets you use rentals too, but I'm not 100% sure. That's something you have to research further, because I'm still learning about that myself. So, no, you don't need any particular requirements. Just, well, what I'm saying is you don't need to show them proof of any kind, just as long as you have a vehicle, driver's license, your own insurance, and, of course, a clean driving record. That's all they really care about. They don't care about what kind of car you drive and providing proof that you have all of this stuff. They just care you have something. Okay, are other vehicles besides cars allowed? Well, this is literally what I was just mentioning to you guys before. It's depending on your market and what distances you travel. What DoorDash is saying is you may be able to use motorcycles, scooters, bikes, or even walk in some markets. I don't get what walking has to do with it, but okay, sure. Sure, because that's the lowest form of transportation is walking. I wouldn't say a bus too, but that don't make any sense either. I'm gonna be real. Okay, what do dashers do? I literally just explained that. If you want to know more about what dashers do, please refer to my YouTube video about DoorDash. So, because literally most of the information that I have you guys is right there. That video took a lot of editing time, so you guys have no idea how hard I worked for you guys to get that video up and how it is right now. So please check it out. I'm gonna try to attach the link for you guys so you guys can see where the video is. Or so if I choose to do it at the end of the video, just make sure you check it out from there. Just righty clicky and you're right there at the video. You'll see what I mean toward the end of the video. Okay, where does DoorDash deliver? Well, what DoorDash is saying is all across the US and Canada. These were really supposed to be my own answers, but since I don't know everywhere where DoorDash is, I have to look back on it, so sorry. Don't count that one. Okay, what's a delivery like? Again, you guys can refer to my hour-long YouTube video about DoorDash. It literally shows you how it's like to be a dasher. That's what we're called working for DoorDash. We're called dashers. DASHERS. Right there. Okay. Now that's literally all of the questions here. Now, unless you guys want to know about the insurance, I'm gonna go ahead and read those for you guys real quick. Okay, now the first question says, does DoorDash have insurance? Yes, they do. They have all three. They have health, dental, and vision. You can get that through a website called Stripe. I believe they have an app too, but I never looked into it or downloaded it yet. I'm going to go ahead and spell that for you guys right here so you guys can know what I'm talking about. Stripe. Okay, now the last question, do I need my own insurance? Well, DoorDash recommends that you do have your own insurance. Okay, it says, yes, while doing business as an independent contractor, you're required to maintain your own insurance. Any amounts and of types required by law, which includes, but it's not limited to, an auto insurance policy. If you fail to maintain your own insurance, DoorDash's coverage may not apply. So that's what it says there for that answer. Now, if I were to put this into my own answer, like I was just mentioning to you guys about Stripe, you don't technically need your own insurance if DoorDash provides insurance to you. You just have to pick a plan, stick to it. I think you can cancel it at any time you want, but I'm just really learning about DoorDash's insurance. So sorry, that's the best way I can put it to you guys. Okay, well, I think that's all. I think that's all the questions that I had wanted to do. I didn't want to make this too long-winded. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, this question is interesting. This is the last one, I promise you guys. Does DoorDash steal tips? Really? How the fuck does DoorDash steal tips? They're called tips. How do they steal tips? It's supposed to go directly to the driver, not to DoorDash. DoorDash is the company. We just work for it. Oh my God, Lord, help me, help me, help me. What the hell kind of question is that? Hey YouTubers, I'm back. Sorry about that. I needed a moment because that last question just had me like, what the fuck? I can't, but hey, anyways, this is the outro right here, just in case you guys were wondering why I had switched the scene a little bit. I'm still sitting in my car, but this is the outro, so you guys can know. Okay, but like I said, make sure you're subscribing, commenting, sharing, and of course also subscribing. It's all very appreciative. Okay, and before I make this too long-winded, because right now I'm almost at a half hour from the standing point right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys with the rest of your day. And don't forget your girl, Lady T Angel, always gonna have more projects and stuff for you guys. Anyways, peace out, God bless, and I'll jaw with you guys very soon. Okay, see you.